YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kat, and today I'm doing a Is It a Dupe video. I'm comparing the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette, and this is what it looks like and the packaging it comes in. So it comes in this holographic box, and on the cover you have Huda's eyes like she does on all of her eyeshadow palettes. And this is $67. Usually her eyeshadow palettes like this size are 65, so she went up $2. So this is 67. And the Dupe palette I'm going to be comparing it to is the Beauty Glazed Mysterious Eyeshadow Palette. So this is what it looks like. The artwork is pretty similar if you look at it. So Huda's upside down. So you have the eyes on both of it. You have this, I guess it's supposed to be like a planet or something. It has holographicness on it, the both, but this is in a cardboard packaging, and then when you take it out of the plastic cover, it is in a plastic case. I do have to admit this one is a little better looking. The Desert Dusk one wasn't that bad looking for $65, and this one isn't as bad looking either for $65. And then you have, when you open it, you have a nice large mirror, so it is all plastic throughout. And then when you open the Beauty Glaze one, there is no mirror in it. And then you have the colors. Unfortunately, it got a little squished in transit. So one shadow is kind of squished up and one color lost a little bit of shadow, but it's not that bad. So the packaging on the outside is kind of on the same level, but on the inside, it's the kind of standard cardboard packaging. And with the Huda, you have the plastic. So for $67, I'm glad it's not like the packaging like the rose gold packaging, the first palette. I don't have the rose gold remastered. I have the original rose gold palette, and it's okay. For the $65, it's not a $65 palette. For the packaging is really cheap, and the quality I don't think is the best eyeshadow quality, but it's decent. I think that palette was more like a $40 palette, I think the original one is. And I think Desert Dusk is also like a $45 palette. I like her mini palettes more, but I find the mattes in the large palettes are nice. It's just she always does some weird stuff with shimmers and stuff, and she kind of did that in this palette, so we'll see that in the swatches and stuff. And I know Beauty Glaze is cruelty-free, so that's a plus for this. I don't think Huda Beauty is cruelty-free. Yeah, I don't believe she's cruelty-free. So, if you're looking for a cruelty-free option, this is really good. I'm going to tell you the numbers. We will do swatches of the two, and then I will do a look of the Huda Beauty palette on one eye and the other, the Beauty Glaze Mysterious palette on one eye, and we'll compare them. Are they dupes? Is one better than the other? And all that jazz. And then I will do a separate video where I just do looks from this palette. I've used a few shades in this. I've done like one or two looks with this palette. So it's not a first impressions, but I haven't used this palette enough to give like an in-depth review and what I think of the shades and stuff. I picked this up over the holidays, but I have so much eyeshadow that I'm going through right now that yeah, I haven't been able to fully utilize it. So this palette, I do have to play with it a little bit more, and then I'll come back to you guys and report on what I fully think of the Huda one. So let me get my numbers and info out. Okay, so the Huda Beauty one, like I said, is $67. The Beauty Glaze is $9.98, and you can get this on Amazon. I will leave the link down below for the Beauty Glaze palette. And Huda Beauty you can get anywhere, so, well, not anywhere. You can get it at Sephora and on Beautylish, and I think Beauty Bay also has it. But those are the websites that you can get her products at, and she has her own website. Both palettes come with 18 shades. So if you break the Huda Beauty palette per pan, it's going to be $3.72. And then for the Beauty Glaze palette, it is 55 cents per pan. So big difference there. With the Huda Beauty palette, you get the 18 shades, but it breaks up into, 18 shades, so in 4 textures to mirror a fantasized cosmos filled with stars, dazzling colors, and reflection, including 9 buttery mattes, which blend seamlessly with pure color payoff, 9 high-shine creamy metallics, saturated with electrifying pearls and otherworldly dimension, 1 glitter powder charged with sparkly particles for an escalated shine, and 2 sheer multi-reflective shadows which combine different pearls for a unique speckled glow. So the theme of the palette is like, I know, like the space, cosmos, ethereal kind of looking makeup, duochromes, glitter, sparkle, pastels, warm and cool tones. So it is a nice color story, the palette. And yeah, so let me show you the different finishes they're talking about. So you have actually, when I do the swatches, I'll do that. Yeah, that's the easiest. So, okay, then you're getting, okay, I said the price per pan, and then for the Huda Beauty palette, the total net weight is 16.1 grams or 0.56 ounces. So you're getting 0.90 grams per pan, so you're just almost getting a gram per pan, and for $67 I would like to see at least a gram in each pan of product. So in ounces, that's 0.03 ounces, and if you were to pay wholesale prices, it breaks down to $2.89.80 per gram or $10.08 per ounce. So with the Beauty Glaze palette, you're getting 1.5 grams per pan or 0.95 ounces per pan. So the total amount of grams per the grams in the palette is 27 grams, and the ounces is 17.1 ounces. So you're getting more product in the Beauty Glaze palette. I did find this interesting. The wholesale price is more for the Beauty Glaze. So you're going to pay $486 per gram or $30.78 per ounce. So you're paying less in the wholesale price. So I found that interesting. I don't quite know what that means. If you're better at marketing and know why, let me know in the comments down below. But I did find that interesting. And the two finishes you have in the Beauty Glaze palette are just, you have the mattes, so you have mattes, and then you have these cream metallic powders. Some have like micro glitter in them and some don't. So I say it's like two finishes they have in the palette. So this is the Beauty Glaze palette. And then the Huda Beauty palette is this. I showed you it before, but this has more finishes in it. So you have the two sheer multi-reflective shadows. So that is Mercury and Ultraviolet. So let me swatch those. Mercury and Ultraviolet. So that's Mercury, that's Ultraviolet up there. And then let me swatch those. So that's what they look like. They're kind of like a duochrome. Could be a topper, or you could use it as a shadow on its own. Then you have the powdered glitter. So this one is not just a pure pressed glitter like in the Desert Dusk palette. This is a glitter with a micro glitter with mixed with a color. So again, it's kind of a duochrome color. It's silver glitter, and then it's got a pinky purplish shift base underneath it. So that is 3 of the finishes. Then you have the 6 mattes, 9, and then the 6 high shine creamy metallics. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Cosmic, Galaxy, Supermoon, Frazzled, Gold, Glitch, and Supernova. So that is the rest of the shimmers. This color, this color, this color, this color, this color, this color. So let me swatch them right now. Make sure my fingers are clean. Cosmic is a baby pink metallic. So these all do dry down, so it has that really pretty wet look. Then we have Galaxy, which is a rose gold. That is gorgeous. And it does have silver micro glitter in it. So that's really pretty. Then we have Supermoon. This one is a white with a pink shift. So that's Supermoon. Then we have Supernova, which is a like pink with copper and peach. It's a really pretty color. That's it right there. That is a duochrome. Then we have Gold Glitch. And Gold Glitch is just that. It is a really pretty gold right there. And then the last shimmer we have is Frazzled. And that is a copper color with a silver micro shimmer. And of course I put it in a weird place. It is right there. So that is the color. Let me redo that swatch because that was a really bad swatch. Yeah, you'll be able to see. Actually, I think that's like a green micro shimmer, it looks like. So that is the last color. And then let me do the mattes. So we have Haze, which is a turquoise matte. So that is Haze. Then we have Utopia, which is a salmony peach color. That is Utopia. Then we have Off Balance, which is a dusty pink. That is really pretty. So that's Off Balance. Then we have Libra, which is a lilac purple. So that is Libra. Then we have Crash, which is a cool tone brown. So that is Crash right there. Then we have Momentum, which is a beige matte. So that is Momentum. It's got like a pink undertone. Then we have Vortex, which is a deep eggplant purple. Then we have Hot Mess, which is a berry color right there. And then we have Karma, which is a terracotta color. So that is Karma right there. So that is all the shimmers. I think I'm going to do the swatches in one video and then I'll do the look in another video because I'm already at 16 minutes and that's just swatching the first palette. Now we'll go on to the Beauty Glazed palette. So Pearl, so then these are, I'm gonna do the shimmers first. So Pearl is supposed to be a dupe for the color Supermoon. So that is that white with a pink shift. Let's see if this has it. No, this is just a white with a maybe slightly gold shift. So that is, it does have that wet look, but the pigment is not as intense. Then we have Sand. These are very soft. So that is it's a brown with white, with silver glitter in it, but it's a more chunky glitter. I think the dupe for that is, well, we'll figure it out. Then we have Crimson, so I think the color, the Supernova is supposed to be the dupe of that. So Crimson. It's definitely a different color because that crimson color was a duochrome when you swatched it, but it is a pretty pink cream shimmer. So these aren't exact color dupes so far we're running into. Then we have Sunshine, which is a metallic brown with some micro shimmer with some glitter in it. So that's it right there. Then we have Golden, which is a copper color, so that's Golden. So I definitely, you can see that, you know, the more expensive formula has the more complex colors and duochromes and stuff, but this kind of gives you like the look of what they're going for, but it's not going to be exact. The mattes probably will be closer. Then we have this color Lilac, which is a light pink. That's interesting that they would call that lilac. Okay. And these can be a little chunky if you don't blend them out right. So it's a pink with that kind of chunky glitter in it. So that's lilac. Okay, then we have amethyst, which is a bluish purple color, violet. So that's amethyst, a violet color. Then we have mysterious, which looks like a slate gray color, gunmetal gray. So yeah, it's a very cool toned gray. That's it right there. Then the last color we have is Pacific, which is this kind of turquoisey color. Ooh, that's really pretty. So that is all of the shimmers. Big difference in the colors. You don't have any of those really pretty duochromes, but they are pretty cream shadows, and they kind of give you the same, it's going with the same theme, but again, you don't have those duochromes, but they are very pretty colors. You do have those jewel tones and neutral colors in there. So now we'll move on to the mattes. Clean my fingers off. So Ivory, which is it's that peachy white color. So that's Ivory. That didn't swatch the best. Then we have Nude, which is the cool tone brown. That's very close to my skin color. So that's it right there. Then we have Romantic, which is that dusty pink color. So that's Romantic. Not quite there, but in the same family. It's getting the look, but not exactly. So then we have Amber, which is another cool tone kind of brown color. So that's Amber. Then we have Volcano. That's supposed to be that deep eggplant color. Oh, that's pretty close. That's their version. And then versus the Huda, not exactly the same color, but we know what the look they're going for. Then we have Scarlet, which is a berry red color. That's it right there. Then we have Khaki, which is kind of like a terracotta color. That's Khaki. Then we have Tangerine. Let me wipe my dirty fingers off. All right, we have Tangerine. So that is Tangerine. It is a bright peach melon color. Then the last color we have is Tahiti, which is that turquoise matte. Ooh, that's pretty. That one's actually pretty close to the original. So that is the dupe. That is the original. Oh, don't fall, palette. So let's see if I can get those to, they're both in really weird places. So they're pretty similar. So some of the colors are in the same shade and range, and some are the same tone. So that's really cool. And the shimmers are the ones that are the real difference in the palette. So let me clean my arms up. And I will post this as one video, and I will do the looks comparing the two palettes in the other video. So I will post the other video. I will be there with my eyes primed and ready to do a look with both palette on the eyes and see, is it really that different when you put it on the eyes. So let me know what you think of the palettes down below. Do you have the Huda Beauty palette, or do you think that the Dupe is good enough to get that look of the palette that you want? And let me know down below, and I will post the other video right behind this one. So I will see you in part 2, and yeah, thank you for watching, and let me know your thoughts down below. Bye, YouTube.